Good morning VC, it's Steve Whitty here, and this video is a competition response, and the entry today is going to be in for SMFCAPTHOWDY'S 1800 subs Redux competition. I discovered this channel recently, really through watching other people's entries, and I had a look and I liked what I see. And John's very knowledgeable in his music breeds. What really impressed me when I first saw his channel was the row of guitars behind him, and the fact that he plays the guitar, plays along to some of the tracks, particularly he's doing the solo for Comfortably Numb. Oh, excellent! I'm really glad I found it. So instantly subscribed and found, well, there's a contest to enter, so I thought I'll put my two penneth in. John's contest it's twofold. First, he was looking for a band who's had a comeback record. Now that not necessarily mean they've gone away and come back, but they may have a record that's sort of shot back, put their popularity back up to what it used to be. And the second one was a cover song that is better than the original. Now, I must admit, I was struggling a little bit with this because I'd been planning this for about a week and a half. And I was thinking, oh, God, what am I going to, have I got anything in my collection that done it? Then, like all good things, over a cup of tea last night, suddenly my entries just came to my head. A little bit of research just to make sure I got my facts right. So, here goes. The band who had a comeback record. Now, I had to think about specifically UK here. I think I narrowed it down, and that made this choice a little bit easier. So the comeback record, I've gone for Fleetwood Mac's self-titled album. Now this came out in 1975. While it got to number one in America, it just reached number 23 in the album charts in the UK. Now, this was the first album to chart since Keon House. I think it reached 39 in 1970, just after Peter Green left. And the reason I've chosen this as a comeback album is to actually, when Peter Green's Fleetwood Mac, the original Fleetwood Mac, in the late 60s were huge in the UK. They had number one single with Albatross and two number twos with Oh Well and Man of the World. And in fact, in 1969, they sold more records than the Beatles in the UK. Now that's quite something considering how popular the Beatles were. But when Peter Green left, and in a sense the fortune started to wane, and they found themselves moving over to the States. They released albums which never even dented the charts in the UK. Primarily they did chart in the US, particularly the Bob Welsh period. It was only really when Stevie Nicks and Lindsey Buckingham joined the band that the fortunes really upturned, and particularly with Rhiannon. I think Rhiannon was a minor hit single in the UK. I'm not sure if Say You Love Me was, but suddenly the band's fortunes changed, and obviously we all know what happened next with Rumours and how popular that was. But Fleetwood Mac's self-titled album, sometimes known as a White Album, is my choice for comeback album. Now, great song that is better than the original. I had to think about this as well, and to me, if you're going to do a cover and you want to make it so it's your own. And in fact, the song I chose, I didn't realise was a cover version. When I was listening to it as a child, I always assumed it was written by the group. It's only when you start getting a bit older and you're getting a bit knowledgeable, you buy the record and you notice, oh, that's not it, it is. And then you read up and you find that somebody else has done it. So the cover I've chosen, that's better than the original, Twist and Shout by the Beatles. As I said, this, I always thought this was a Beatles song at the time. It was only when you start reading up that you realise that the Isley Brothers did it as well. I think it was the Isley Brothers, I'm not sure. Yeah. I'm trying to think. Yeah, well, if it isn't, please correct me. No, it's not. Theirs is not the original. but it's such a powerful version. John Lennon just makes this song his own with the vocals. In fact, they performed this song in front of the Queen and the Royal Command performance in 1963. Yeah, as I say, I just assumed this was just that it was their own song. But like, if you're going to do a great cover version, you got to make the song your own, and that's out of the key. And to me, this is the finest cover version of the lot. So, John, that is my entry. It's only a short video. Sun is shining out in the UK at the moment. Not for long. Apparently, it's going to pee it down with rain all afternoon. So enjoy your Saturday, whatever you're doing, and have a great weekend. And until the next video, John, thanks. You deserve your 1800 plus subscribers. I'm certainly going to try and catch up with some of your older videos as well. So until the next video, take care.